Hello everyone. Good morning, all of you. I'm myself, Professor P.S. Rathod, working as a assistant professor in Department of Engineering Sciences in All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology, Shivaji Nagar, Pune. Today, I am going to introduce you about the introduction to the thermal engineering. Here, first of all, we should have to define what is meant by thermodynamics and how it is defined as a science of energy governs which governs all consuming and transforming devices and systems and uh, energy which is ability uh, means energy is what is energy is ability to do work causing the changes. Basically, thermodynamics is the science that deals with the relationship of heat and mechanical energy and conversion of one form into the other. Actually, the thermodynamics means the heat power. Here, next, we will discuss about the thermodynamic. What is meant by the thermodynamic systems? Thermodynamic systems is defined as a mass in region of space under consideration to analyze a problem. Means how the heat is transferred from one form into the another. Under these thermodynamic systems, the system is identified by a boundary drawn around the system which may be real or imaginary. And across the boundary, the energy transfer in the form of heat and work takes place. Means thermodynamics study we study the thermodynamics under the system boundary and the flow of heat from one boundary layer to the another real or imaginary boundary layer. Then question arises, what is meant by actually systems? System, we call it as it is a definite part of the universe which comes under the study of the various thermodynamics related that activities. And if we consider as a one main source means from where the various things or thermal related things are taking place, we call it as a systems. uh, Outer the systems, there is a surrounding and the boundaries of the systems, and everything external to the system we call it as a surrounding or the environment. And that's why we call it as a system is a definite part of the universe which come under the study, and we can study the various thermodynamic relationship with respect to the that systems. And a system and its surrounding we call together as a universe. Now the types of thermodynamic system. The a system with mass and energy transfer across its boundaries is called as open system, or we call it as flow systems, in which mass and energy transfer across the boundaries is taking place. Next, the system with energy transfer but without mass transfer across its boundaries is called as a closed systems, or the we call it as a non-flow systems. Actually, in uh, closed systems, only the energy transfer is taking place, nor the mass transfer is taking place. And in open system, both energy and mass transfer is taking place. If there is no mass and energy transfer between the system and its surrounding, the system is said to be an isolated systems. Means in the isolated systems, for example, thermos, in which no mass, no energy transfer, we call it as a isolated system. Means in overall view, in the types of thermodynamic systems, there are we we will consider here the open system, closed system, and isolated systems. Then a system is closed if it has no mass exchange but has energy interaction with its surrounding. And in case of system is open if both mass and energy interaction with the surrounding. If you see this figure, first figure, the gas enclosed in a cylinder, and only in the closed system there is no exchange of mass, only energy is exchanged in this in the closed systems. And next we will discuss about the intensive and extensive property. What is meant by intensive and extensive property? The property which is independent of mass, means it is not depend on the mass. It is called, it has a intensive property. For example, pressure, temperature, density, viscosity, etc. That is all these pressure, temperature, density, viscosity, that is they are independent of the mass, and it represents a point function. Later on we will discuss about the path function and the point function, but here related to the intensive and extensive property we will discuss about the point function. Means on the graphical structure uh, we can represent the pressure, temperature, density, viscosity on the PV diagram. We call it as a intensive property, which is actually the independent of the mass. Next, the property which depends on the size and mass is called as a extensive property. For example, volume, heat, work, energy, entropy, etc. These are all the extensive property and they depends upon the size and mass of the systems. Looking towards the thermodynamics, let us discuss about the various laws of the thermodynamics. On the basis of this thermodynamics, there are various laws are there. First of all, we discuss about the zeroth law of thermodynamics. This law deals with thermal equilibrium and establishes a concept of temperature. Means whenever the thermal equilibrium condition we need, this is related to the that establish the concept of temperature. Basically, if two systems are in thermal equilibrium with a third system, then they are in thermal equilibrium with each other. Means suppose first body is hot body, second body is cold body, and the third body which we have to measure the temperature or taking the equilibrium condition of the hot and cold, we will get a on the third body, that is there is a thermal equilibrium is taking place. This is the statement of the zeroth law of thermodynamics. Then next is the first law of thermodynamics. The total sum of all energy is in isolated system will never increase or decrease. And again, this first law of thermodynamics based on the law of conservation of energy. Means what is the statement of conservation of laws of conservation of energy? Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transfer forms. And this law deals with the concept of the thermal energy. This is in the next lecture we will discuss about the limitations of the first law of thermodynamics and the statement of the second law of thermodynamics.